Hello, YouTube, and welcome back. We are we're preparing for war. It's gonna be great. Hey, that's a good way to start. Creepy schoolboys.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
Welcome in. Thank you for the follow or for the sub.
Hey.
Thank you for your prime. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome.
My man.
Lockstar Sniper, thank you for the follow. 505 Gains, welcome for the follow. Welcome. Thank you for the follow and welcome in. Yeah, this Settler Foibles has done the whole world tour. It came all the way through here, all the way up. I think was going over here to settle. I settled this city then, and now they're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. Do we have a Carless Belly against them? Just a formal war. I should have asked for that promise right before he settled this, and then we could have had one, yeah. Hello, Mr. Game Theory. How you doing? What's happening? Am I really hard teching guilds?
My man.
I do get an envoy for theology, and I'm never founding a religion. Jorigi, thank you, and welcome in. Mr. Game Theory, thanks for the follow as well. That's a good question. So I find your new city every 10 turns to be helpful, and was wondering if you had a similar rule of thumb by getting districts down in cities. No, because that's really going to depend on how productive those cities are, how good their opening tiles are, and things like that.
You get paid.
Vlad with the tier 2, dude, thanks.
No.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
Welcome in, my friend.
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm
I
in.
do appreciate that. And Pibs, Gathering Storm Hype, thank you for the 13 bits as well. Thank you, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Fame has changed me. Stop it. Yeah, so it just, so much of that is situational and depends on how your cities are. It's hard to make a hard and fast rule versus like settling cities. That's much more straightforward than like the little nuances. They got the Niter. That's okay. That's all right. We got 4 turns till our unique unit. Hopefully we have enough money for him. We might be a little short. All right, so this one, that's too slow. So we want to change that to a market. Culture bomb time. We did culture. We culture bombed this, which was fun. Oh, you mean for this? Yeah. We totally could, huh? We could set out an encampment there and grab all these tiles. It's so mean. Well, we don't have time for it though. The next session is about to happen. So we'll get some more World Congress action. Yeah, that's too slow as well. We have 3 turns until metal casting. That seems okay. +2 over there. It's either that or do it here and like maybe get a wonder there, but nah. And then we could put a harbor there. See if she has more gold. I don't think we have anything to trade her. Yeah, she's good. She's good. I know it is that is interesting to me too, Foibles, that we have a World Congress with people we haven't met. I don't know why she's only settling so few cities. Maybe lack of options, like because she really wants to do coastal cities. And once we settled this, she couldn't do that. I don't know. Again, it's our very first game. A very, very first game of this. So there is much and more to learn, which I am excited about. Yeah, 4 turns here is also too slow. I mean, we could delay this. You know, we have a bunch of 4-turn spearmen that we could make. So let's do that. And we'll delay metal casting a turn. Don't know if this is good on the timing or whatever, but what have I learned so far? I think science is going to be easier to come by. I think that's one big takeaway I can suggest to you guys. Science is going to be a lot easier to get. That's your government plaza. Okay, so our second session of the World Congress. We have world religion up for debate here. We have 10 religious combat strength for all units of whatever religion we vote for. All players may condemn units of the chosen religion and gain diplomatic favor. So, he doesn't have a religion. We have Judaism. Dido's got that. We have Catholicism. Yeah, we don't. Oh, you did found a religion. Yeah, okay, up here. Interesting. So maybe we earn a bunch of diplomatic favor by voting for this. And I really want that to happen. That seems good. Condemn heretics is like stomping on them the same way you would a traitor, yeah? Yeah, I don't want to invade. It's going to be hard enough to invade the Inca with his defensive lands. Depends what kind of map you're on, though, Hawk. Like continents, yeah, maybe. But Pangaea, you've probably met everybody by the medieval era. All right, trade policy. Trade routes sent to this chosen player provide 4 gold for the sender. The chosen player receives 1 additional trade route capacity. Wow, really? So if they send me a trade route, I get an extra trade route? That'd be awesome. Cancels any international trade routes between other civs and between the chosen player. And embargoes any new ones from starting. So we could starve the Inca too. That's interesting. Which one do you guys want to see? The trade route's temporary? No, I figure that, but you can still do it.
Do they
Harry,
do stuff to your
the 3 months in a row. Thank you, my friend.
Do you get paid more if they do stuff to your butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Yeah, Civ Hype. Love you, GM.
Love you right back. Thank you so much. Yes, Civ Hype indeed. Happy to be here with you guys. You guys like A? You guys like this one more? Inca get food. Yes, they get bonus food from trade routes. Here we can bring up. So yeah, so there's all that. Where's the trade route one? Is this domestic trade routes gain 1 food for every mountain tile in the origin city? But food's not going to help him. Not when we're raining fire down upon him from the mountain. All right, so let's do. I liked this one a lot. And then yeah, I think it's A. Maybe we'll spend 2 favor there. 3. That's a lot of favor.
Please.
Feels
You get
like
paid.
Do they do
jerseys.
stuff to
Is that
your
it?
butt?
Welcome in. Thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Do you get paid more if they do
I
stuff to
appreciate
your
that.
butt?
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I'm in.
Hey.
Welcome into the shop, my friend. So trade routes sent to the chosen player get 4 gold. We're not really sending those, so we would want to nominate ourselves there, I think. And what does this show? 1 unmet player prefers this outcome. Interesting. Pachacuti's probably going to vote on this side of things. I think this seems reasonable. We keep a chunk of our diplomatic favor too. So I think this seems good. And then hopefully we can condemn a bunch of heretics and gain diplomatic favor through this war as well. That'll be fun. Another gentle eruption. 2 damage tiles, 4 fertilized tiles. Kilimanjaro. Hey, and we passed both of those.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact mensuration and astronomy without mathematics.
So 6 food now. Look at these tiles. Here were the fertilized ones. We need another builder here, of course. Oh, was it Judaism? Oh, come on. Did I miss that again? Kristina, yes. And then it was Judaism. Ah. Yeah. I assumed it was the one. I have to read more carefully. That's difficult for me to do. All right. Well, we already have 1 extra capacity. Look at that visual too. It's nice. Yeah, we have an extra trade route capacity. I love that. Gentle volcanic eruption. I want to see a violent one. Huey went. Okay, I'm hard teching guilds. We're just gonna hard tech it. Do we have time for one more? We do. Hey, Gar, what's going on, man? And so everybody knows, we are playing a multiplayer game on Saturday that I'm trying to plug, get people to show up for. It's should be a lot of fun. It's primarily streamers involved, so there'll be a bunch of different standpoints and viewpoints. That'll be this Saturday morning. It tweaked. So we have happy cities. Yeah, so some of these mounds could be interesting. Expert Cobra, thank you for the derpy bit. Zugzug, have a good night, my friend. Is Norm on deck for that? Yeah, as is Zugzug, as is Foibles. You're very excited, nervous, unprepared for Saturday. It's going to be fun. It'll be a little bit earlier than my normal start time. I think by about an hour.
My man.
And Tweet Genius, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome in. I appreciate that. Should also lock in our commercial hub. But then finish our spearmen. Declare joint war with Dido. It's not a bad idea. I know, Foibles. Expert Cobra, I appreciate you spending your remaining bits here. Thank you for the 43. Yeah, I'll be streaming the multi.
My man.
Jan, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So let's delay this a little bit. And in case we need military tactics, I think we should go that route. No, the Rands, of course. Yeah, no one has to be here for sure. For sure. 9 of spades. Yes. Yes. All of those things. Upload the multiplayer to YouTube? Maybe. It's a possibility. Grievances. Hey. The Incan Empire has declared war against the cities. Oh. We now have grievances against them. And we should be able to do a Cassius Belli. Or a Carolus Belli. Heck yeah. Sweet. So we get a free war coming up? Digging it. Liberate those. Can we finally get this campus? Ugh. You're gonna die. You're gonna die real hard there, dude. So 2-1-1. And this is also 2. So we'll get a little bit closer. Haven't encountered a whole lot of units yet, Kevin. We're still kind of figuring out a bunch of stuff. And this is my first game of the new expansion. Cool, Tweak Genius. I like that. So this squad will have to come down here so that we can kind of insta-gib them. And then we're going to send in a force, I guess, like right in here. That's going to be very difficult to do. I can't wait. Let's look at our generals. We've been wondering about this. Is this worth half our faith? I would really like a general with them.
Arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean,
ooh, look, he's got his tunnels. Where does this one come out? Oh, it's just through here. Okay, sweet. And this one too. Very cool. Man, that's neat. Yeah, it would be the next general. This is it's Renaissance. We need Renaissance. But yeah, it's a medieval / Renaissance general, and we're good to go. Okay, so one more here. There's another special session coming up. Maggie is here, so we can chop things. Ten more arrow score in 6 turns. 10 more arrow score in 6 turns. Why don't we just go into a golden age then? I think we should be able to do that. I don't have niter. I want a sword. I already did the galley, but we can get a second galley. For 1 arrow score. Hope that doesn't kill all of our upgrades. It probably will. The overflow changed. It is technically nerfed in a small way. Basically, the multiplier doesn't carry over on the overflow, but the overflow itself is still there. So yes. All right. So how else do we get? We already got the arrow score for campuses, theater squares. Oh, Chichen Itza is still available, eh? 9-turn night. And it's only $13.50 for this, so we could faith buy this as well. I really don't want to stop streaming. I want to give love to Firaxis and support what they're doing over there too, but I also don't really want to stop streaming because I'm loving this game and I want to keep playing. So our unique unit is going to be worth what, 4? And then so we just need a little more air score. So like one more chop and we should be all right. And we have 6 turns to get it. I think we're going to be fine. No, I don't like what happens to my numbers when we do that, Rands. I think we're going to be fine. Golden Age is going to help us a lot to hold those cities and stuff. I think we can make an alliance. Why not? What kind of alliance do we want with her? Let's take a look at her numbers. Wow, Pachacuti is up to the science leader. We're not too far behind. We are the culture leader, though. He has 674 military strength. We're not too far behind. Okay. Sounds good, Borderline. We appreciate you, buddy. Mac Check's right. We don't have to worry about numbers anymore. That's true. That is technically true. And technically true is a great form of true, of course. That's a great question. Hey, I'm new to Civ and I have a question. Isn't it better to have 6 places between cities? If not, why? Thanks. So not necessarily. Depends on how much housing and how much that city is going to grow. Keep in mind that if you're as greedy as you can be with space, and I am generally speaking, and you want to work all those tiles, first of all, it's going to take you a long time to develop into those tiles, and second of all, you're probably not going to have the population and to work all of those tiles. So giving yourself that much space isn't always doing anything for you. In situations like this, where you're trying to maximize the overlap of whether it's factories or the Coliseum and stuff, you actually want to pack your cities in more tightly, and they're generally going to have plenty of tiles to work. So. Hash, if you can get me a picture, I can look at that. Yeah, no problem. It's a good question. It's a very good question. So, alliance-wise, I guess we could just do gold. That seems good. Maybe we save this promotion in case we need another governor to help hold cities. Could have gotten additional combat strength for joint war. That's probably true. That's probably true. So let's do this, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Why won't this city siege? Because the governor. You're in a fine position to siege them. You have zone of control over all their tiles. The only real answer is going to be Chimera. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's the governor. They have Victor there. Chimera, thank you for the sub bomb. That is super kind of you. Welcome into the shop, new friends, new subs. Appreciate you guys, and thank you, Chimera. Very, very kind of you. We're going down. I'm not sure yet, Irish. So here we go. Oh, because I put in the got rid of the policy. Next badge. Thank you, Expert Cobra. Captain Cuddlesworth, that's a great question. I have a great I had a question. What happens when you eliminate a civilization through war and then spread their religion to a religious victory? You cannot win a religious victory if you don't found your own religion. So you can't win a religious victory with someone else's religion. So it'll basically have no effect. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. You are welcome. Okay, so that slowed this down a little bit, but we're still going to get the swordsman before the era. I think we'll be fine. Can also look for tech boosts that we don't have based on our dedication. The 2C resources should have been doable. University should have been as well. Interesting. Hey, Jimmy. No, that is not true, Jimmy. If you're reading that, that is old information and that is no longer true, my friend. That software has been removed. Expert Cobra, thank you for the 900 bits. Holy butts. Thank you, my friend. That is very kind of you. Welcome in, dude. How do I feel about Victor now? I think Victor's in a better spot. Yeah, he's in a much better spot. I still think he's largely on the defensive side of things. So if we're going aggressive war, this helps a bit. So he can help you war, like if you bring him along for loyalty, like capture a city, move Victor there. You know, he helps. Especially since it establishes more quickly. So that could be a thing. Two turns here. Thank you for the derpy bit. All right, Temple gone. Special session of the World Congress. Oh, somebody's having a rough day. Thank you, expert. Yeah, that's our derpy bit. We usually use that when I make a mistake or do something stupid, which is quite often. So, aid request. He was ravaged by a natural disaster. That natural disaster, it's named What do you guys think it's named? I bet you know. It's Kristina. Send gifts of gold to the target. Complete. They said aid project. Oh my gosh, my words. Can get. Ooh, you can win diplomatic victory points. See, that is interesting. That is interesting. Because you like this would help us get to an actual diplomatic victory. So I think that like the fact that we're not going to participate here, really, G-Force, means that we're not going towards that victory type anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and say boo earns. Who likes it? Anybody? I could spend 30 favors. 60 that seems like a threshold I don't want to cross. Dubitsky, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Appreciate it. I don't like the 60. 60 seems too expensive. Let's go 30. Oh, I'm sorry. You need help? Boo. Aid request failed. Sucks to suck. Where's my natural disaster aid? I've had volcanoes erupt all over me. It was ridiculous. All right, so one more turn on this. So we just unlock this and we don't get to answer the question. That's fine. That cackle was awesome and devious. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I can be sinister at times. Don't mind the man behind the battering ram. Did you have to request aid? Oh, maybe that's it. But I don't know how to call it then. I don't know how to call it. Oh, we got a 3-build builder out of this because I took out the policy. Bump, bump, ba-da, wow. That was dumb.
My man.
All right, well, let's go get the mine first then. Lemon Drop, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thanks, Domo. Yeah, the sad trombone, exactly. Yeah, maybe check this, but yeah, it should give you a thing for. I thought you're right. Yeah, I thought there was a request special session thing, but maybe we just missed it. Wow, this movement though. Welcome to the jungle. Am I right? I don't really want to buy that tile, although our money's looking pretty good. They are STB, right? Yeah, the super promoted. Hey, she finally got that city. I thought she would eventually. All right, that's fine. We can share. Gamer Gramps, user watch on YouTube. Is there a reason why every time you move the multiplayer screen it temporarily gets blurry? You've seen it on YouTube when I've had to rip my VODs to get you guys that content, but generally I try to record locally so that issue doesn't happen. But yeah, so there have been a couple times when I've had to like take from my VODs to get you guys. It's a bitrate thing, a bitrate and a bandwidth thing. I even upped my bitrate yesterday. I'm sorry about the blurriness. I'll try to turn it up a bit again. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it is flipping to me. I don't really want it. Ooh, can you go over? No. Okay. Never mind. No, you're fine, dude. That's a valid question. haven't seen barbarians in this game in forever. We haven't seen a camp. Oh, never mind. We do have some camps up here. Oh, that one that still exists. That's interesting. Probably just hang out there for a bit. Pivo Serva. Cerveza. Pivo Cerveza. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. No, Terror. This one can be pre-built. We should be fine. I'm fairly confident. Fairly confident.
Strategy requires thought. Tactics require.
This is closer. 114. We need 12 knights. If we get another 114, we're real close. It's a little sad. A little bit sad. Finally getting a couple districts up. Next turn we get our Caroleans, and we are good to go. 4 turns on the era. Actually, I guess they should be here. Just to get that guy in position. I don't know if we're going to have enough money for all these. It is a battering ram, Domo, and it will help take down walls very quickly.
And first, Hephaestus.
Okay. Are we ready? So it's 140 for the upgrade? Oh, I think we'll be all right then. Mav, you did. You got your Gathering Storms tree in the, key in the mail. That's awesome. So 4 era score for that guy. Looks pretty sweet. We need 2 more era score. And we can get the general next turn. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Oh, this guy didn't finish? For reals? What? Thought he was supposed to be done that turn. Yeah, 140 is not bad. That's lame. Okay, let's continue on then. Do have a few districts down. We need some infrastructure going on. We need some growth as well. Nice, A for effort. I love that. We don't even need this swordsman, but I'm okay with getting it. Okay, you switched too. I must have messed up that timing. I thought I had another turn. I don't know how I screwed that up. I'm sure you guys will be happy to tell me. All right, that should be all of them. I don't think it was the extras in the queue, actually. I don't really want them, though. House, we're working on it, buddy. Since we're going to war, let's turn off the yield icons for a bit. And I think we're ready to go. Bacon strips, thank you for the follow. That movement, though. Think we good? So let's do this.
Kunang kamakanakuy pachang kachkang. Sinchi kunap saruininta
A little bit, House. A little bit. We've gone a little aggressive. Just slightly. Is there a reason to start a district and not finish building it? Yeah, so you want to lock in the production cost. The cost of districts goes up throughout the game. And so if you lock it in and build something else, you'll fix that cost for that moment, and it won't be more expensive when you go to build it. John Galt. Who are you? I wonder. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Goes up based on the number of techs researched, districts unlocked, and districts of that type built. I'm sorry, Atlas. Atlas is an encyclopedia of information in chat. If you guys are looking for help. Wow, Chichen's really available, huh? I just chopped a bunch of jungle. I think it'll be randomish, House. I think we're going right for the cap. That'll be fun to hold. We can look at the Sweden's unique unit here. So we have a 3 movement pike and shot that gets 3 combat strength for every movement it hasn't used yet, and has a base strength of 55. The pike and shot is also base strength 55, but only 2 movement points, and does not get the bonus. So, slightly better than your typical. No, the wiki's not embargo anymore. it had to happen, Dunder. It really did. Ash, have a good night.
If you see a castle under fog,
I can use his tunnels against him. This is the most glorious day of my life. Mwahahaha. Oh, I didn't need that era score. I should have waited a turn on that. I was like bringing him up. I'm like, yeah, era score. Nope, didn't need it. Didn't need it was silly. Ubalin, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, guys, I really like mountain tunnels. Bring up a crossbow or two for support. Sweet house. Enjoy, buddy. I don't want to totally... Well, I mean, as long as she's my friend. If she doesn't re-up friendship, then I get terrified. Then we get real scared.
my man.
Note to self, defend your tunnels. No doubt about it. Gershwin, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I appreciate that very much. You know what we haven't really checked in on in a while? So people are competing for a culture victory at least a little bit. Seems like.
Please.
Rosa Parks
Do they
with the
do
Prime.
stuff
Thank
to
you
you?
so much.
No.
Do
And
you
thank
get
you for your
paid more if they do
contributions to
stuff to you,
humanity.
No.
It's fine. I'll do it. I mean,
Hey.
Welcome in. Thank you very much for the sub. All right. I may have put the battering ram at the wrong end of the Empire. I might have done an oopsie. Sweet. All right.
In diplomacy, there are two kinds of
The
problems,
dawn of the Renaissance
small
era.
ones and large ones. The small ones will go away by themselves, and the large ones you will not be able to do anything about.
So we don't need this. Although, anybody else we want to upgrade before we get out of here? I'm all for having a fairly current army. And that's pretty much all our money. Thank you, Atlas. I appreciate it. Don't need the general policy anymore. Money's good, but not great. We do have some theater squares going on, so let's do that for culture. What else do we want? This is a lot of gold. Let's raid. Let us raid and take advantage of the new raid mechanics. Bye, Chimera. I don't really like pillaging this, but 406 gold. 406 gold, so much. Gee whiz. 202 science? Holy cow. I still don't really like pillaging districts, but I wonder if it's worth it. That's so sick. Like, this guy can just sit here and be massive, like, massive strength from the unused movement. All right, my thought is that these guys are going to be fine on their own. Yeah. We may need some help with Wenku here. But I think we can move the general is what is the important part. We can bring the general up here. Violent becomes dormant. So this is now a dormant volcano. Cool. All right, so we still have monumentality. That is interesting. I forget that persists through the Renaissance era. Let's do it. And what road do we want now? Maybe finally go to Pompeii. I'm just worried that they're going to... worried that that's not going to work so well. Go here. Sure, let's do that. What's for dinner tonight? I have no idea, Saltist. I'm really bad at taking care of myself. Not gonna lie. Let's get some buildings now. The Inca, I mean, everyone goes into the same age at the same time with this type of mechanic, but you can always tell based on where they're at in the tech tree what's going on. Everyone's pretty similar. Everyone's on the same playing field. The Incas are for... There you go. There you go. No doubt about it. Burger and beer dinner? That does sound really good. Oh, I'm sorry. You meant dark versus normal. They are in a standard age. Couscous? No, Caroleans. Caroleans. I'm drinking water. I've gone through a glass and a half of water already. Wow. Shredded. Granted, these are only pikemen. Yeah, I love the look of the Caroleans. I just made this account to say hello. Thanks for the YouTube videos. Dude, you Radu. Welcome in, my friend. I'm happy to have you here. And thanks for watching over on YouTube. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks, dude. Welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. Aw, you get health from this? Any changes on this? Hold the line changed, huh? Cool. Weakest Civ? Definitely not Canada. Canada seems good. Hey, RC Rum. Weakest Civ is probably still Georgia.
My man.
And Radu, thanks for the follow, dude. Welcome, welcome. There's the general. Boop. Oh, I like it. I like it. Now this is an obsolete general. This guy is classic and medieval. We're saving him for barbs if we need it. Goblin Jim, I'm happy about the coastal cities changes. I still think they're probably underpowered, and I'm not going to settle them unless I have to, or if I really want harbors. Works with crossbows, that's true. Although we don't really need it. Yeah, this doesn't feel rushed to me, though. That could just be a logistical thing that we're not calculating properly, Himmel. This doesn't feel rushed to me. I haven't seen anything where I'm scratching my head or, like, confused, you know. We may need some industrial zones. I'm actually a little, like, I'm not rushing to our districts like I normally do. Just because I'm curious to see, like, if we're going to need some like that. If we're going to need things like industrial zones. Awesome, RC Rom. Congrats. Yeah, we are friends with Dido. And we have coastal cities now, so joke's on her. How about we go to Candy? That's a very valuable road. Wait. No, it's not. This is reasonable, but not great. Maybe we'll go here. Sure. Yeah, I'm with you there, Penguin. That's what I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying the opportunity to have new things to look at and learn and stuff. So, but to be sure, as is Civ in general, Civ can be a bit overwhelming at first glance. But once you dive into it, it's usually pretty okay. Will I purposely make the game last longer to see future civics, techs, and governments? Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I'm not really in a like normally I'd be really prioritizing and hunkering down and cranking things out. But I'm not. I'm just kind of not in a hurry. Not in a big hurry today. I'm happy to dilly dally. Yeah, these are Caroleans. As you can see, they're pretty darn good. All right, so as with all city acquisition, make sure that you can steal any tiles that you want from them. In this particular case, we don't have a lot of options, but maybe Pompeii can take one. Did they change it? I think they did. You... Aww. I should get a cat named Magnus. I can't have a cat, unfortunately. I'm allergic. Aww, they changed it. So they changed it so that I can't grab this tile before deciding what to do with this city. Which is sad. Bacon Profton. Profton? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Should get a dog and name him Pingala. That's more realistic. I would love to have a dog. All right, next turn we'll be in range of the city. Buy a fish and name it Liang. Yeah, but I don't want that city ever. Sub goal 500 subs and I get a doggo. It doesn't work that way. I would for sure get a dog for 1,000 subs. We're actually not that far from 500 subs. Am I going to destroy the Incas? Sure am. It's not my fault. It's partially my fault. I may have been a little sensitive to their city settle. Still just the one governor. How many bits would need to be cheered to get a dog? The problem is those bits have to be ongoing, right? Like having a dog is expensive. And I am super broke. Buy a Pingala and name him Dog. Lulz. Bacon Proven's. I think Bacon Proven's a good alternative to ibuprofen. Like this. Like this a lot, actually. Looking good. I promise it's been immortalized. I know, right? For some reason, I don't think I have to worry about it for a while.
A physician without a knowledge of it.
Oh god, and I one turn early. I can't even do anything with this guy. I'm not paying attention to my timing as much as I normally do. I want to put... There we go. +3 theater square. Yeah, I don't think that's not a concern. Ah, one more turn. Ow. That guy's gonna die, huh? Man, we're gonna lose our first Carolean. It's kind of funny that Machu Picchu is kind of like anti-synergy with the Incas, right? I don't really like pillaging districts because you have to repair them. I love pillaging tile improvements. Salt test. Like, even though they're worth a lot. Pillaging districts is not good for you. It may be worth it now with the new changes. Please don't kill it.
There is nothing.
You didn't kill it.
The 4 characteristics.
All right, sweet. Now I get to kill you. Yeah, we got some wonders. We got a Colosseum. We got TOA. Got Machu Picchu. Gorgeous. Really liking them. Really liking them, Brad. Carolean is a pike and shot that has 3 movement and gets 3 combat strength for each unused movement point. Pretty darn good. Like where we're at, I think. Coliseum and TOA new expansion strats. You got to start with what you know. You got to start comfortably. Is it a one-tile Chichen Itza? Yep. Yep. 2, actually. 2 tiles. Good luck, Mythrock. Hope you nail that interview, dude. Need to give you Niter. What's bad, Kurt? So because of the X movement, we can pillage and attack here. Oh, the Chichen? Yeah, I know. I think anything else over here is improved. Much easier for me to see that. Pillaged. Okay. Thanks for your capital. No, last I checked, she only had 3. She's got 4 cities now because of the inland one. But yeah, she only has 4. Yeah, the mounds disappeared because I'm not suzerain. Now, if I would take suzerain and then take the city, then we keep the mounds. But I'm not suzerain here. This was a mound. This was the city-states tile improvement. But it's gone now. That was a mound. I thought there was one too. I could be wrong. I could have. There are 2 new tile improvements for me that I'm not familiar with. I don't think that was a terrace farm though. No, if you conquer them while you're suzerain, then you're good to go. But if you conquer them and you're not suzerain, then you don't get them. Just like you wouldn't get a paradise or a chateau or anything like that. We have not been getting the great people I thought we would. No one else is, though. 1 writer gone. Okay. Couple merchants. That's fine. You know what I do want to still try? So I'm assuming that this is going to be difficult for the AI to get. Welcome back, Chimera. All right, so this is when I really want to use a building queue. So first thing we want to do is get things repaired. And then I want to get the theater square and then probably the university. Builder to repair the smart horses. That's a good idea. Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting about the builders. We really need to get a builder. We need the builder times again. Next policy switch. Have fun defending against me with all of my combat strength. Mwahaha. Hi. Catherine's pretty good, dude. Yeah, try Eleanor, but Catherine's pretty good. Her since Rise and Fall, she got better, and I think that was what she needed. I think she's actually quite good. Spies are good. Her +3 combat strength to every unit is really good. All right, Rans, I'm on it. We'll do it. We're gonna get builders in 4 turns. 4 turns. Welcome back, Sig.
My man.
Bob, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, volcanoes can damage a wonder, not destroy it. Oh yeah, the mountain tunnel. Boop. Yo, we got an achievement. Surprise attack. Yeah, the Caroleans are quite good. Move a military unit into an enemy's own tile with a mountain tunnel. Did it. It's my happy dance. I just invented it. All right, so there's a pillage for us. That way I can purchase second battering ram. Rubens, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Whoa, hello. And a settler? Ooh, we got muskets. We have a war on our hands. This is good. This is good stuff. So he's affecting these guys, but not these guys. It's fine. So we're going to want that combat strength versus melee units if he's going to bring muskets at me. Yeah, it's a bad cheat-in. That's pretty disappointing. They said there was some scripting that was going into the expansion to prevent things like that. Now, I may have a build that predates that, so don't freak out about that. Ikan La Gaikor, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Lund can absolutely handle an archaeological museum. Nope, went into the water. Yeah, they have extra movement and get 3 combat strength per movement. So with my general, they have 4 extra movement. So they're a pike and shot that has up to 12 extra combat strength, which is pretty darn significant. Now we are affected by the general.